Hello, welcome back. Today, we continue the story from the series Stranger Things. This retelling is made for English learners. The level is A2. I speak slowly and clearly. I use simple words and clear sentences. You can listen calmly and imagine every scene. Now, let us continue the story. The story continues in the small town of Hawkins. The town looks calm on the outside. The streets are quiet. The houses look normal. But inside the town, fear is growing. People feel worried every day. Will Byers is still missing. No one forgets his name. Everyone talks about him. Joyce is not at home now. She is in a hospital room. The room is white and cold. There is a quiet sound from the machines. Joyce lies in a bed. She feels weak. She feels tired. She feels empty inside. Her eyes are open, but she looks far away. She thinks about Will every second. Joyce whispers softly, "Will, please be alive." She closes her eyes. She remembers his face. She remembers his smile. She remembers his voice. Her heart feels heavy. Her chest hurts. The door opens slowly. Hopper walks into the room. He looks serious. He looks tired. But his eyes are kind. He stands near the bed. Then he sits down slowly. Hopper says, "Joyce, listen to me." Joyce looks at him. Her eyes fill with tears. She asks quietly, "Is Will alive?" Her voice shakes. Hopper nods slowly. He says, "Yes, Will is alive." Joyce starts to cry. Tears fall down her face. She breathes fast. She says, "I knew it! I knew it!" Joyce holds Hopper's hand. Her hands shake. She feels hope again. She feels stronger. For the first time in days, she smiles a little. Hopper explains everything slowly. He says, "The body in the water was not Will." He says, "The lab is lying." He says, "They are hiding the truth." Joyce listens carefully. She believes him. She trusts him. Meanwhile, the boys are together at Mike's house. The house feels dark. The curtains are closed. The lights are low. Mike sits on the floor. Dustin sits near him. Lucas stands by the door. No one smiles. Mike says, "We cannot stop now." He looks at his friends. He looks serious. Dustin nods. He says, "We will find Will. We have to." Lucas looks nervous. He crosses his arms. He looks at 11. He does not say anything. 11 sits quietly on the couch. She holds a blanket. Her face is pale. Her eyes look tired. Her hands shake a little. She feels pain inside her head. She feels weak. Mike brings her water. He kneels next to her. He says, "Drink slowly." 11 drinks. She looks at Mike. She says softly, "Thank you." Mike stays close. He wants to protect her. He feels responsible. He feels scared, too. The boys talk about the forest again. They talk about the cold night. They talk about the place where 11 stopped. They remember the fear. They remember the silence. They believe Will is still alive. They believe they are close. Lucas suddenly stands up. His face looks angry. He says, "This is her fault." He points at 11. He says, "She brings danger. She brings trouble." Mike stands up fast. He says, "Stop it." He says, "She helped us. She saved us." His voice is loud. Dustin moves between them. He raises his hands. He says, "Please, no fighting. We need each other." The room feels tense. No one speaks. 11 looks down. She feels unwanted. She feels sad. She feels alone. Later, Lucas leaves the house. He walks fast. The air feels cold. He breathes hard. His heart beats fast. He feels scared. He feels confused. He does not know what to do. But he makes a decision. Lucas goes to the police station. The building feels big. The lights are bright. He feels small. He talks to the officers. He says, "There is a strange girl." He says, "She has powers." He says, "She is with my friends." The officers listen carefully. They write things down. Lucas feels nervous, but he believes he is doing the right thing. At the same time, men from the laboratory are moving. They wear dark jackets. They carry weapons. Their faces look cold. They drive fast through the town. They want to find 11. The cars stop near Mike's house. The engines turn off. The men get out slowly. They walk quietly. They surround the house. They are ready. Inside the house, Mike hears a noise. He stops talking. He whispers, "Did you hear that?" Dustin nods. His eyes are wide. 11 closes her eyes. She feels danger. She feels fear. She whispers, "Bad men." Her voice shakes. The men break into the house. They open doors. They search rooms. Their boots are loud. The sound is scary. The boys hide behind furniture. They try not to breathe. 11 uses her powers again. She closes her eyes. Her head hurts. Her face shows pain. Blood comes from her nose. But she pushes the men back. They fall. The boys run outside. They jump on their bikes. They ride very fast. The wind hits their faces. Their hearts beat fast. They hear shouting behind them. The men follow. They shout orders. They shoot. The sound is loud. The boys are terrified, but they do not stop. 11 becomes weaker. Her legs shake. She cannot run anymore. She stops. She looks at Mike. She says softly, "Go." Mike shakes his head. He cries, "No, I won't leave you." His voice breaks. 11 looks at him. She smiles sadly. She steps forward. She uses her powers one last time. A strong force appears. Everything shakes. The men fall back. The noise stops. The street becomes quiet. 11 disappears. The boys stop. They look around. Mike screams, "11!" There is no answer. Mike falls to the ground. He cries loudly. Dustin puts a hand on his shoulder. They feel broken. Meanwhile, Hopper goes to the laboratory. He breaks inside. He walks through long halls. He sees strange rooms. He sees lies. He sees secrets. He feels angry. Hopper goes back to Joyce. He says, "We must go now." Joyce stands up. She follows him. They wear special suits. They enter a dark world. The air is cold. Everything feels wrong. Joyce calls, "Will." Her voice is loud. Her voice is full of fear. They walk slowly. They see danger. They see strange shapes. They feel scared. Then they see Will. Will is alive. He is weak. He cannot speak. Joyce runs to him. She cries. She hugs him. She does not let go. Hopper helps carry Will. They walk carefully. They escape together. They return to Hawkins. Joyce holds her son. She feels relief. She feels love. She feels hope. Back in town, the boys sit quietly. They wait. They miss 11. They feel empty. They do not talk. Will is back in his bed. He breathes slowly. He coughs. He feels strange. Something is still wrong. The danger is not over. This was the end of episode 5 of season 1. The story is not finished. In the next video, we will continue the story. Thank you for listening. See you in the next episode.